Shadwell Town fans call their ground the Kennel. Their nickname's the Dogs. We want you in there with them. Someone's organising this lot. We want the generals, not the foot soldiers.
When you're right there, in the thick of it.
Has they used before, Tommy? Yeah, the Rocks are local. Nickname Duck.
And all you've got to rely on is your mates.
What do you look like?
I had to have a drink. So how you get in with her?
I hope it was worth it.
Boys and me, we're off the home and kick some bleeding heads in. You on for it?
There's just one thing you better remember.
Looking for decent brandy.
That's me, Sarge.
That's who you are.
Got some good stuff from the surveillance camera at Wapping.
Who is it?
No, we don't know him. Thought you might be able to put a name to the face.
Who is that runt, John? No one I know.
Do you see Brandon? Any problems with your work?
Only those the old Bill give us, sir.
I don't know what's happening to us. What's wrong with being happy?
Try looking at yourself in a mirror. You're a hooligan, John.
You really want to be a bad boy, don't you?
You overstepped the mark.
Give me my marker. Let me know where I'll stop. Surely this is it? The edge, isn't it? Tell me when I've touched the bone.
ID.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
All right, you all know the drill.
And that was how it started. The 5 of us being brought in on a trumped-up charge to be leaned on by half-wits.
Number 1, step forward.
It didn't make sense that I'd be there. I mean, these guys were hardcore hijackers.
Answer my question.
You hear me in the back? Hello?
What the cops never figured out, and what I know now, was that these men would never break. Never bend over for anybody.
You gonna charge me, dickhead?
You don't put guys like that into a room together.
Let's get back to the truck, asshole.
Who knows what can happen?
Well, I figure we owe it to ourselves to salvage a little dignity. Me and Fenster heard about a little job.
My employer requires your services, gentlemen. 1 job, 1 day's work. Very dangerous.
Close quarters, 10, maybe 20 men. Anybody who goes in there is not coming out alive.
Is there a problem?
I want to know why. 27 men died on that pier for what looks to be $91 million worth of dope that wasn't there.
His life's in danger. He saw the devil.
Kaiser Soze!
He mentioned Kaiser Soze.
Who? Who's Kaiser Soze?
Press 20. Do it now.
There is no Kaiser Soze.
You never knew. That was his power.
He was in the harbor, killing many men.
You mention his name again, I'll kill you right now.
How do you shoot the devil in the back?
A gift from Mr. Soze.
We got my whole life in here. Everything I've ever done since I was 18.
Everybody I've ever worked with or did time with.
Keaton always said, I don't believe in God, but I'm afraid of him.
He's here.
Well, I believe in God. And the only thing that scares me is Kaiser Soze. And like that, he's gone.
How are ya? Good to see you. How do I look, huh? If somebody hosed you off. Oh, come on.
Tom Beckwith gave up his badge to be a better father.
Don't worry, Dad. You still got it.
You think so?
Yeah.
You're a flirt.
A better person.
I'm a student in Dr. Porter's psych class.
You don't look like a student. Well, I'm a slow learner.
And to lead a normal life.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Sure.
Then he met a woman
I have a problem.
who would change everything.
I need to have somebody followed.
Who do you want followed?
I want you to follow me.
And she drew him into a world
I've been having these blackouts.
where one woman can live 2 lives.
I will be getting ready for bed, and suddenly it's the next morning.
Are you saying you don't remember any of it?
A week ago, a woman was murdered. A woman that I know. I found that, and it's been fired.
I needed the ballistics on the bullets that killed Jane West.
There's a woman at the door.
Hey, it's me, Tom.
She says to say it's me, but it's Lauren.
You got the wrong girl, sweetheart.
Getting phone calls, threats from a woman.
No!
This is a case of first-degree murder. She's a suspect.
I don't remember where I was.
Maybe you are guilty. Maybe you're not.
No!
You created this other person.
It's just a blur. You can have me any time you want.
So why cedarwood?
It's a challenge.
So you went from teaching brats to shit.
Emotional behavioral disorder.
Yeah, shits.
It's not a soft option teaching one boy, you know. Welcome to special school education.
If you really want to know how to teach these kids, make them realize that you have things that are far beyond their dreams.
We swing ungirded hips, enlightened are our eyes. The rain is on our lips. We do not run for prize.
Great ass.
There you are, boy!
Eton and Harrow have cross-country clubs, not suited. You got more chance of starting a chess club.
Go on, sir, give Conrad a race.
Conrad only races people he knows he can beat.
Sir.
I just think you're wrong about Conrad. There's a life outside this place, but he's missed it.
He just frightens me. Something in his eyes.
Where did all this blood come from?
I think probably where the blood's coming from.
He gives these kids something they've probably never had until they walked into his classroom. Belief in themselves.
Are you all right, Adrian?
Yes, sir.
It's absolutely brilliant, lad. You were right, in fact, Mr. Charlton, about one thing and one thing alone, and that is that I am mad.
Do you think she likes me?
What should I do?
Shag him. Just shag him.
Well, should you be in here?
Should you?
You put your hand up. Otherwise, you put it back in your pocket and continue playing with yourself.
Come on!
Clockwork mice. Whichever way you point it, as soon as you let go, it's up and over the edge.
KBI-LLY, home of rock.
I gotcha!
Reservoir Dogs.
Now give me what you promised me. Give it here, come on!
Watch out for the script and pin back your ears for the sounds.
Looking back on the track for a little greenback. Got the fine, just the kind of losing my mind. You don't know what we can.
A collection of hard-hitting tracks and razor-sharp dialogue. Reservoir Dogs, the soundtrack, the paperback. Come on, let's go to work.
I'm really sorry for all the trouble I put you to.
No problem.
Thanks again and goodbye.
Who is that?
It's the guy who stopped to help me. Yeah, flat in this. Can you believe it?
I forgot to take it out. I drove all the way home before it hit me. Of course, I'm so stupid.
This time you have to have a drink.
You know what Nietzsche said? No. We can never entirely possess the female soul.
What is this?
It's him.
Who?
The doctor who played Death and the Maiden.
She thought that you recognized him.
Thought?
You were blindfolded.
The voice. His laugh.
I don't know you. I've never seen you before in my life. I don't know what it is you think I've done.
This is kidnapping. This is assault. We're gonna go to jail for 20 years. What are you gonna do with him?
I want him to confess.
How can I confess to something I haven't done?
You might kill him.
We push him off the cliff onto the red car.
They're still gonna know it was murder. What am I talking about?
I'm telling you, it's him. He talked about science and philosophy. He'd like to quote Nietzsche.
Nietzsche? She's mad. She needs therapy. You are her therapy.
I'm not crazy!
Sigourney Weaver. Ben Kingsley. Stuart Wilson.
Tell me, what can I say? What do you want me to say? If I'm guilty, you'll kill me. If I'm innocent, you'll kill me.
I just want the truth.
Death and the Maiden.
I think she's a snowboarder.
It's not about winning, it's about going out there snowboarding with your friends. The biggest high. I'll be snowboarding forever.
It has been buried for thousands of years. A mystery. A secret. A threshold to the future.
Where'd you find this? I've never seen anything like this.
One man will break the code and open the door.
Well, it should read Stargate. That was in front of us the whole time.
The other will lead the way.
Why are you here?
I'm here in case you succeed.
Jackson's identified the seventh symbol.
Backup storage, reserve power, on.
What is that?
It's your Stargate.
We've opened a doorway to a world we know nothing about.
The beam has locked itself onto a point somewhere in the Kalium galaxy.
It's on the other side of the known universe.
Your turn now.
They prepared for danger.
Begin final evacuation.
They expected the unknown.
Stabilizing system.
Initiating commencement sequence.
But they could never have imagined this.
What a rush.
Stay right here and shoot anything that comes down that ramp. Your job here is to realign the Stargate. Can you do that or not? I can't. What the hell is going on? My orders were simple. Track down signs of any possible danger. Well, I found some.
I can't make it work without the seventh symbol.
We have to abandon base down!
You got 7 minutes.
Now, the most amazing discovery of our time.
Jackson, wait for me.
Is about to become the most extraordinary adventure of all time. Kurt Russell, James Spader, Jay Davidson. Stargate. A Roland Emmerich film.
Some people been driving too fast. Some people still having a gas. But if there's one thing you gotta concede, you got to know who's driving the car. You get to 60, that's just all you cruise too far.
comfortable, Cameron?
Yes, thanks.
You seen the flat?
Yes.
And you like it?
Yes, it's great.
What on earth could make you think we'd want to share a flat like this with someone like you?
You must be Hugo.
And you must be Juliet.
Can you open your door? It's us, your flatmates and companions, your newfound friends.
I've never seen a dead body before. I saw my grandmother, of course, but I don't suppose that counts. I mean, she was alive at the time.
It's not every day I find a story in my own flat.
It's not a story, Alex. It's a corpse.
Can I show you something?
It's a sick idea, Alex. It's sick.
Well, go ahead then. Telephone the police. Tell them there's a suitcase full of money and you don't want it.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about disposal. Who's going to do it? We all are, David. We're all going to do it. Each of us. You, me, and Juliet.
I don't think I can.
But Juliet, you're a doctor. You kill people every day.
Is this necessary?
I can't do it.
Do you want to play or not? I know you well enough.
Oh, you think so?
We don't know how much it cost us yet.
Let's spend some money.
For you two to have a good time, we don't know the cost of that yet.
You're frightened.
I'm not frightened. I'm a little terrified, maybe. They went there alive and they came back down dead. Did you notice that? The difference, I mean, alive, dead, dead, alive, that sort of thing. It wasn't difficult to spot.
Muhammad Ali is my brother. When we was kids, he used to get me to throw rocks at him so he could practice ducking and weaving. I never did hit him. He had natural ability, but he was short on muscles, so he trained hard and got real strong. Maybe not as strong as Sonny Liston, just strong enough to be the greatest heavyweight of all time, that's all.